Well, another intense week of voting is over.
Correct, and intense it really was. This quarterfinal was more than packed, and so it's no surprise that the qualifiers were really uncertain basically up to the last vote. Speaking of which, we actually reached a new voter record this time, so that's nice for sure.
Nice indeed.
By the way, please excuse me if I sound a bit weird today. I caught an acute case of Google screwed up the voice engine-itis, from which I'm still recovering.
Let's not waste any time and tell you what 10 countries qualified today.
Same procedure here as in the preliminary round, where we present the qualifiers in random order. We begin with the first qualifier today. And said qualifier to the semifinals is Curacao.
Even the death spot couldn't stop this potential favorite from its path to the final, that's for sure. Let's see if they can get there once the semifinals take place, but first, let's see who the second qualifier is. And that second qualifier from this quarterfinal is the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Thankfully for them, a non-qualification wasn't a sacrifice they had to make so far. Congratulations to you for your first ever semifinal. Now, let's see if the next qualifier is another first-time semifinalist by revealing that said qualifier is Bermuda.
Bermuda takes on the role Palau usually had by qualifying against all odds. Congratulations to you. Who knows, maybe another final is possible for them. We will find out soon enough, but first, let's reveal that the fourth qualifier from quarterfinal 1 is Saint Martin.
Did you know Priya originally wanted to represent a country called France/Romania?
Where the f is that supposed to be?
No idea. I guess that's why it ended up being Saint Martin instead. Oh well, we still have 6 more qualifiers, so let's reveal the 5th one. Which is Latvia.
Eurovision legend Dons couldn't give them too good of a result last time, but I guess rock songs in English just work for them. Maybe another good result in the final is possible here, but there are still 5 countries from this quarterfinal trying to stop them. The first of those, that is qualifier number 6 for today, is Somalia.
The second week in a row where this song qualifies, oddly enough. Congratulations to you for flying through to the semifinals. Which brings us to the 7th qualifier, which for the first time this edition won't be the last. Isn't that a relief?
It sure is. Now who is that qualifier?
Well, it is Nicaragua.
I guess this proves once and for all that a certain community member shouldn't always be so negative about his songs, even if many of them just barely missed out on qualifying in the past. Congratulations to you, Nicaragua. We of course also congratulate our 8th qualifier today, which is Georgia.
Not only her mother's love continues, but also the love this gets from our voters. Congratulations to you for reaching your first semifinal on your debut as well. Now, this leaves us with 2 more qualifiers. And the first of those, and 9th overall, is Tajikistan.
Who called you gun? Who called you gun?
This song didn't even need a gun to get through to the semifinals, which is always nice to see. Now, this unfortunately brings us to the last qualifier already. 12 songs still in the running, yet only one can make it. There are of course still quite a few fan favorites in the running as well, but in this strong quarterfinal, some of them had to end on the short end of the stick. Who will be the lucky one to qualify though? Will the crystal dreams of a certain mountain kingdom be made a reality? Will one of the predators go through? Or maybe one of last edition's finalists will escape the death grips of non-qualification? Well, the 10th and final qualifier from quarterfinal 1 is it's France.
Congratulations to Solon for bringing France back into the semifinals after they only barely missed them last edition. Really, all the qualifiers today did great, and we can't wait to see you all again in the semifinals.
But while they can jump in joy, the journey for the remaining songs sadly ended today. Still, many of them came really close to making it themselves, and we hope that they see themselves as preliminary round winners instead of today's losers going forward. Let's hope that we see many of them again soon.
Correct, but first, we will see the 10 qualifiers again, so let's see what semifinal they will appear in next.
With there only being one quarterfinal to be allocated to 2 semifinals today, the draw here was obviously a lot simpler than previously. The allocation was still conducted in a random draw as always, with 5 countries being drawn into each semifinal. The running order will be released once the lineups are complete.
Well, that's it for today. Tomorrow, Paolo will give you the 2nd quarterfinal, for which Sandra will join him again for the results. I will return for the 4th quarterfinal in a few weeks. Until then, bye.
Bye from me as well, and I hope you get well soon, Joan.